Hello everyone, it is Saturday, November 30th, 2019. Of course, Wednesday was New Comic Book Day, Thursday was Thanksgiving, Friday was the biggest shopping day of the year, so that means Saturday is New Comic Book Video time. So it was a really big week for books, a lot bigger than I thought it would be, a lot bigger than it's been in the last few years because of holiday weekends. So we're going to jump right into the books, and then I had a lot of questions. If you follow me on Instagram, you saw that I posted some pictures of some really high-end books, and it was a collection that was purchased by a friend of mine, and I've gotten a lot of questions about, what is the process you go through when you buy a collection like this. So I'm going to kind of touch bases on that at the end of this video. So let's jump into the books, shall we? Only one book from Marvel this week, Venom number 20. DC Black Label, Joe Hill presents Basket Full of Heads number 2. Love this story so far. Haven't had a chance to read number 2. I did like number 1. That's cover A, cover B right there. From my Tuesday Hot Pick video, one of the books I talked about, Supergirl Annual number 2. There's that right there. Shazam number 8, cover A. Shazam number 8, cover B. Another one from DC Black. Looking forward to this. Not a huge Constantine fan, never really have been, but I saw some advanced panels on this book, and I liked the way the art was. It was very dark, very, the way Constantine should be. So I picked this up. This is John Constantine, Hellblazer, number 1, cover A, cover B. So I am looking forward to reading this one here. Tales from the Dark Multiverse, Infinite Crisis, number 1. Really cool cover right there. Love that cover. Didn't look good for any of the heroes in that picture. Batman Detective 1016. Of course, our Batman looks like he's in trouble, but as always, he will find a way to get out of trouble. And books that I'm still loving, the 100-page Giants, basically the Walmart books. 100 pages for $4.99. Some people don't like it because there's only one new story. 100 pages for $4.99. Why would you not buy that with the way people are gouging for books these days when you can get 100 pages, whether it's old stories or not? John Carpenter's Tales of Science Fiction number 1. This is from Storm King Comics, super small press. I am looking forward to reading this because, as everybody knows, I am a huge John Carpenter fan. From Antarctic Press, number 2, Leave on the Light. I enjoyed the first issue. The one thing I'm not enjoying, and I think ultimately if they don't fix it, it's going to hurt this storyline, it's taking a long time between issues. And like anything, people will lose interest if they have to wait 2 months, 3 months for another issue to come out. So I hope they kind of pick it up a little bit and get these issues in and done a lot faster because I am enjoying it. I think it has the opportunity to be a really good storyline, maybe something for television down the line, but you got to make sure you're getting these issues out fast. Some Zenescope cover purchases, Van Helsing versus Dracula's Daughter, number 1 here. Cover purchase here, there it is. Monster Planet number 2. I enjoyed Monster Planet number 1. Looking forward to number 2. This was a local comic book day or local comic book store release. This is The Alien Walking Dead. I believe this has a... I can't even think of his name right now. Rick, Rick's brother origin in this book here. I haven't had a chance to read it, but I am looking forward to reading it. Not enjoying The Walking Dead right now, but I always did enjoy the books. Another pick from my Hot Pick video, Angel number 7. First appearance of a couple of characters right there. First appearances are always going to be hot. Source Point, Touching Evil number 1. Power Rangers number 45. Not a Power Rangers fan, but I do like the look. Sorry about the glare. These are real hard to get on video. I do like the look of these particular foil covers where they're holding the helmets, so I do buy those. I ordered this a few weeks ago. It didn't come in. It finally came in. This is Kirby Says, Ask Not the Price for Real. This is a book that is basically written about certain events in Jack Kirby's life. I haven't had a chance to read it yet, but I am looking forward to reading this. Is that there? Tarot, Witch of the Black Rose. This is number 119, I believe. Yes. This book is only $2.95. And again, the price of books, if you can find comics under $3, that's kind of a good price. I do like this storyline. I do like the covers they put out there. That's cover A. That is cover B right there. Machine Gun Wizards from Dark Horse, number 4. Still enjoying this storyline. And then there's another cover of this book and a couple books down that, you know, when you see it, you'll be like, hey, why wouldn't you buy that book? Betty Page Unbound, number 6. Really nice fantasy cover there. And photo cover right there. From Aftershock, Dark Red, number 8. Again, this book started off really good the first few issues, got kind of stale in the middle, and has gotten really good again the last few issues, so I am looking forward to reading this one here. Here is that other Machine Gun Wizards cover. Little Alphonse Capone right there, little Scarface action. There's that. I'm sure everybody has seen the movie Scarface with Al Pacino. Everybody, you know, knows that movie. But a lot of people don't know that that is a remake of a 1931 version of Scarface starring Paul Muni. If you haven't had a chance to see that one, take a look at that one. That is a fantastic movie. Al Pacino did an interview, stated he did the character for the Scarface movie in 83, Tony Montana, based off of what he saw in the 1931 version. Of course, in 83, Al Pacino plays a Cuban immigrant who gets into the cocaine business and his rise to power. In the 31 version, Paul Muni plays a Italian immigrant who gets into bootlegging because at the time, that's where the money was. So really, really good movie if you have a chance to see the 1931 version. And then finally, my pick of the week of the book that I mentioned is Philadelphia, number 1. There was a Black Friday issue they put out, one cover per store. It's selling consistently between $35 and $45. It's done by Matina. Really cool looking cover, real dark. Hard to find it in high grade though, because when you get those all black covers or those all dark covers, the slightest little tick will show up. So those are the books. Those are the books I picked up this week. Again, a really big week for a holiday weekend. Usually Christmas, Thanksgiving, it's kind of a smaller, you know, release date. But there was a lot of books this week. Like I say every week, it just kind of seems to be the norm right now. And then if you follow me on Instagram, on Wednesday I posted pictures of some really high-end and beautiful comics that was purchased in a collection by my friend that I assisted him in buying. I'm not going to say who bought the collection because, quite frankly, that's between him and everybody else. But if you want to see those pictures and you follow me on Instagram, it's Arkham LV. Arkham LV. A collection like this doesn't come into your life all the time. This was an amazing collection from a private collector who basically stopped collecting in the 80s. The books had just been sitting in his house or in boxes that he's just kind of, you know, brought with him from, you know, house to house to house. And it's just time for him to move on. So we were able to negotiate a good price, and both parties were happy with the purchase. And there was, you know, full runs of great titles: X-Men, Avengers, Fantastic Four. There was the Amazing Fantasy 15, which you'll see the picture of on my Instagram. Just beautiful, beautiful books. And so someone asked me, you know, when you buy a big collection like that, or you assist somebody in buying a big collection like that, how can a person do that in a short period of time? Well, it wasn't actually a very short period of time. We were there for a good 5-6 hours looking at books, but this is basically how you will buy a collection like that. If you know you're going to be spending a lot of money for a collection, I'm not talking about, you know, $1,000, $2,000. I'm talking, you know, a major purchase. It's important that you know where your value is going to come from, where your meat and potatoes are. Amazing Fantasy 15 is your meat. You know, there were Avengers number 1s, there were full runs of Avengers, X-Men, Fantastic Four, Daredevil. There were some beautiful Golden Age books, and I'm talking, not so much in the terms of high grade Golden Age books, but in the terms of single issue number Batman books. Very low. There was a really nice Captain America that was Golden Age. There were just some really, really fantastic books that you just don't see a lot of. You see pictures of, and you'll see maybe one or two once in a while at a show, but I don't remember the last time I saw a single-digit Batman collection, even one or two books. It's been a long, long time. So what you do, the way, I like to do it is, you should always have more than one person looking at this collection, because you need to categorize everything. You need to write things down, log the key issue books and what you think you're going to get for those if you're looking at it from a resale, purpose, or from a resale point of view. Where is your meat going to come from? Because if you have big runs, if you have, Avengers 1 through 200, you know that your money is going to be basically 1 through 15, and then whatever key issues are going to be scattered throughout the run. Everything else kind of gets bunched up. So you're going to want to basically take your time, grade out the key issues, and get the best possible idea of what grade that's going to come out at, and price it out. And so you have an understanding of, okay, all my key issues and all my big books are going to be this much money. Everything else is going to be here. So I can come in at this price point. And then the negotiation starts. Again, I had the opportunity to assist in helping with this collection, buying this collection. And I thank you so much for allowing me to do that. You know who you are. And again, it makes me feel good, because if someone asks you to do something like that for them, or asks for your opinion, or asks for your assistance, all that means is that everything that you work for, everything that you talk about, everything that you stand for as it relates to being honest with grades and being a good, solid grader gets backed up like that. Because if a person's going to spend money on a big collection and he asks you for assistance, that kind of, tells you, you know what? There are people out there who believe in what I'm doing. There are people out there who trust my grading standard, whether I'm too hard or what. So thank you for that. It's an amazing collection. I'm sure there'll be an announcement down the road on books that are going to be available. But again, if you want to go see some of the pictures, there's a few pictures up there. It is Arkham LV, and I posted a few pictures of just some of the books. Again, beautiful collection. Once again, thank you so much for allowing me to assist you in purchasing that collection. And that's pretty much all we have. Again, I hope everybody had a real safe holiday weekend. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you know somebody who might like the video, let them know about it. Subscribe. I'll be coming out with another hot pick video on Tuesday. I'm getting a pretty decent response on that. I do it on Tuesday because it's pretty much the only time I really have an opportunity to do that video. So that's pretty much all we have right now. So again, thank you so much for the support. Enjoy your rest of your holiday weekend. Get your shopping. Go to your comic shops. I'm sure they all have Black Friday sales, and you can find something really nice. Support your local business. Support your local businesses. So that's pretty much all we have. So I hope you liked the video. But as always, if you didn't, nothing I can do for you. Have a great, great day, and I'll see you in a couple days.